ni asa luna.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh gosh, there's two places I could start. I wasn't totally ready for this, but we're gonna roll with it. Princess Bonnable, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Ep. I'm some chill dude out here in the air playing games, guitar, cooking up a storm. And tonight, we're doing some Genshin. We're going through some story. We're gonna wander around in circles for a bit while I do a bit of pre-stream yapping. Now, for the next part. Hi, Narita. Hi, Shinami. Hi, Dicebox. Hi, Haps. Hi, Senti. Hi, Princess Bonnable. Hi, Miss Wanirik. Am I saying that right? Hope I'm saying it right. Hi, Phineas Ryan. Hi, Star. Hi, Snob. How you all doing today? Happy Monday. Hi, Oko. How you doing? Happy late birthday, Snob! And congrats on the 10 stream streaks. The 3 of you, I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, I'm sorry. But for those of you getting your stream streaks in, the heck, do it. It's awesome. Get those stream streaks in. Get them bonus points. Now, Tsunami, here's that hydrate for you. Savvy! How you doing? Oh, 5 crunches. All right, I can do 5 crunches while I yap away at stuff. Although I am at least gonna bring up the. Dang, double hydrate already. Making sure I don't dehydrate myself. All right, let's get those 5 crunches in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. I need that exercise after this weekend. I ate a lot. I had a good few drinks. But it was a fun weekend. And I finally kicked that Con Crud's butt. Yeah. Got that out of my system. We back at it. I feeling normal again. Well, normal. I mean, I'm a VTuber after all. I ain't normal. What the hell does normal mean anyway? But I'm back to my full health. I ain't full of snot and other crud anymore. And hey, we had that time change. So that part I'm a little bit like, good luck with Workstar. Kick works butt. Hope it's going smooth for you. 07. 07. Maybe I should get an 07 emote. I should get a good few emotes. I need more space. Let's be real here. But yeah, the time change happened. So for those of you not in the United States, or in Arizona, or let's see, what else is there? Hawaii and Alaska, I think? I can't remember if Alaska observes it, but I'm pretty sure Hawaii doesn't. But yeah, for those of you not affected by the time change that happened in the US recently, hey, guess what? I'm streaming an hour differently. I fell back an hour, so what I was on before is, well, very different, to say the least. But hey, we're back. We're here. It's 6 o'clock my time. What else is there? Well, that's about it, really, for 6 o'clock. There we go. There's the new quest. So there's that. It needs to be abolished in the US. I could get behind that so easily. The fallback I'm fine with, because we gain an hour. The spring forward, I hate losing that hour of sleep. And it's every time it happens. It's always throwing everybody off. So let's just stick to one. I mean, we call it standard time, but it ain't freaking standard if we're off of it for like more than half the goddamn year. Anyway, that's me ranting about time zone or time changes. What else have we got going on though? Well, guess what? I'm gonna be cooking up some clips here. In fact, by I'm gonna be, I mean, I already have been. Thanks to help from Narina. We getting some clips going. Cook clips. So, that being said, got this handy dandy YouTube channel here that if y'all want to, you know, check out some cool clips and all that, get subscribed when I upload stuff there, which may be happening a bit more frequently if I can manage some things. There you go. Of course, I'll be posting it on all my socials and in Discord, so hey, if you want to see it on socials, you know, drop that follow there. If you want to be pinged about it when I upload it to YouTube and you're in that Discord server, guess what? A, you join the Discord server now already in there. B, you take that stream ping roll, the Zep Watcher roll, the one thing with one of the little emotes there that you react to. Yeah. But that's what we got going on today. That's what's crazy up in my life. Well, I don't know about crazy in my life. I had a weekend. Had some friends over. It was a good time. So that's why I haven't streamed since Thursday. But hey, good time, good food. I still have to upload a picture of some food. I made a tasty jalapeno popper dip. And I'm still trying to perfect it. But ooh, it came out good this time. I need to tweak it some. But I'm working on it. We'll get there. We're working there. It's going to be good. Hey, when ZepFest 20, whatever year it is, comes around, we get a big old convention or something around me. Be crazy if it happened. Guess what? I can cook that up and so many other things. Who knows? But other than that, how was y'all's weekend? Y'all do anything exciting this weekend? Y'all take it easy this weekend? Do tell. Do share. Do tell. It's now happy late birthday. I hope you had a good birthday weekend. And birthday day. Birthday day? Birthday day. It's a word now. Birthday day. Oh, I gotta wait till 2 days later. Bah. Bah. Well, hey. Ah, well, we get to kick back and relax. We going story heavy today. Birthday. You know, thank you. Ooh, you did an escape room with your cousins? Heck yeah. How'd that go for you? Hope you had a good one there. What was the escape room themed about? Ah, escape rooms be fun. We won? Heck yeah! Woo! Come on, Arms. There we go. Woo! Alrighty. What we doing? Nasha Town. Well, I'm already there. Out of the way, Lita. I'm sorry. Budapest Express. Ooh, murder mystery. Let's go!
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon? Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
Uh-oh.
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away!
We should do one at one point. I'm wondering how we're going to do that. Considering I don't know where, you know, how far away we are from each other. Traveler in the emergency food supply. That's right. We're gonna go find Flint. Hot Rod, how you doing? Hot Rod, I want to ask you something. Are you ready for a hot brown cooking stream? Finally, and on much shorter time, getting around to cooking up what you redeemed? 2,000 miles away. Got some traveling to do. Today's been weird for fair. Yeah, escape room's fun. I'm glad I've done 2 in my life. I want to do more. I really had fun with the last one I did. That was a wonderful one. Although I still feel dumb about the one time I had to use that hint. It's like, oh, it's freaking in here. What am I doing? Oh, well.
Come on, let's go!
You got it, Paimon. Act 3, a nation that doesn't exist. I'm starting the nation of Zeplandia. Population, Charlie 1. Bit your tongue last night at dinner. Ooh. Oh, wow, that's a big swelling. Yikes. Ooh. How bad did you bite it? Because I swear, I've bit my tongue before. It hasn't swelled up that much. Ooh. How you feeling now, too? Yeah, I bet it was wild. Ooh. Flins! Oh, wait, I can... He didn't bite bad at all? Huh. Weird. If I start it, it will exist. Oh my god. It's time. Hey, who wants to start a nation with me, actually? I could start it solo, but let's start it together. Twitch starts its own nation. A Twitch streamer starts his own nation. Oko, congrats on the 5-stream streak. Enjoy the extra... Oh, shoot! Oh god, that reminds me, actually. I can't believe I almost forgot about this. We have a gift sub to give away. That's not the leaderboard I wanted. Actually, where... What, huh? There we go, we'll do that. Hey, there it is. Alrighty. We have our winner for the month. It's Oko. So, that being said, hey, Oko. Do you want the gift sub, or should I give it to somebody else? I'm also gonna pause fishing so we can clear it up. But congrats to Oko on the winning the fishing round. The fishing round? Being the top fisher of the month. That's the wording I'm looking for. That's it. Yeah. Clappies. So yeah. That's what you get for being top fisher. You get to either take a gift sub for yourself or give to anybody randomly. As long as it goes somewhere. But yeah. One gift sub. You'll take it? Alrighty. I totally forgot about fishing until just now. I should have paused it at the start of the stream. My bad, everybody. But hey. Whoop! Cue paused. There we go. Alrighty. Let's do that real quick like thing. Let's... Oh god, how do I do it from here? We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Pause my stream. I can watch my stream easy. I am doing it. Haha. Alrighty. Gift one. Oh, that's not the one. I gotta gift a specific viewer. Boom. And bam. Ah! Oh my god! Zapladder VT, thank you for gifting a gift sub. Congrats on winning fishing. You know what? I can't believe there's all these other things. There we go. Alright. You know what? Yeah, there we go. What was that last leaderboard about? That was the full total leaderboard. So, whoop, saving close. Let's bring that back up. Okay, you got 83, 88 for the month. Followed by Narina with 1150, Gabby with 1021, and I got 4th place. Whoa! But yeah. Oh, wait, the leaderboard from chat? I think that was from stream avatars, just the slots and all that stuff there. Get some game music going at least. Alrighty. God, now I gotta remember how to... Am I not connected to Twitch? I think I am, but, oh god, where... There it is. Start a new leaderboard. Alrighty. New leaderboard is up and running. Guess what, everybody? It's time to go fishing again. It's time to go fishing again.
Boring. Isn't there anything
Why isn't
else
it
more
running?
interesting to do?
Do I actually have to log in again? Ah. Alright, hold up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. I had to reconnect, jeez. Alright, round 2, baby. There we go. Now we can fish again. Perfect. Everybody get your fishing in. And remember, at the end of the month, or at the start of the next month, that's when I get to give away another gift sub. So, December 1st, that's when it rolls around again. Anyway, now listen closely, Varka. I'm only sharing this with you because I trust you. Whose Viet are you? But the proof of the cognoscenti. Oops.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
That's concerning.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here? Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the Crystonite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rarir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level.
Uh-oh.
Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
I remember it well. He was already extremely dangerous, even then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Notcry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
That actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
Why you gotta be so
There are
self-centered,
many
Rerir?
unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him. So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Bye, Lauma.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here.
And if we do run into Rear, what then?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
Oh boy.
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
The third rule of treasure hunting. The third rule always changes. Alright, let's split up and look for clues, gang. Run, Yoda, run! I wonder when Lauma gets to... Wait. No, she did. What am I saying? What am I doing? What am I playing? Oh, wait, I don't want to play. Alrighty. All the way over here now. Conveniently, right over by this... domain. Oh, friends! Yehoda! Lauma! Did my part. What we got saved?
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
Zoink, Scoob!
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flint's?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone.
Oh.
Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Aino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
I thought for a moment she was actually flipping off the camera and not using her index finger there. Oops.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it! I swear!
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Uh-oh.
Let's get over there, quick!
Onward! Oh. Oh, we're totally animated. Hi, Columbina.
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Yeah, Hody, you're not a playable character yet, so you don't get to fight.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Oh. Yo! Man, oh.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close.
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't his full strength.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you, and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? We don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
Oh.
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon.
Coyote.
What is it, Loma? The
Sorry,
Frost
speak
Moon
that in.
Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she'd pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
Oh.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Muskutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Alright, Tulloch, how's it going? Running away won't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what. I gotta interject in real quick. I always love seeing those little bits with Yehoda just sneaking in and having her like inner monologue. And getting a separate second model for her just like doing whatever.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
We'll find a way. It's our turn to help you now.
Very well
Find
then.
a way.
I'll do
Find a
as you say.
way.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we need the moon marrow, to borrow the Eternal Moon's power.
The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the Eternal Moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Oh.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Let's go with that.
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Run! Oh, great!
Poor lost lamb.
Oh, I gotta feed them all first. Oh, I got the whole party.
Close your eyes to dust.
Oh, they just
Liz.
keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rerir's closing in on you. You need to pick up the
Woo!
pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape! This goes on much longer.
One heart.
Oh boy.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Hi, I don't think for that.
Observe. Beware the creatures of the night.
By the frost moon of old.
Let's go! Idol's having a great time. I love Idol Slash moves. You know, whenever I can hear it over all the enemies.
Leave this place for the everlasting cold.
Close your eyes. The long sleep
Hey, there we go. What the? It's about goddamn time.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Who are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir?
Aw.
Oh, you're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Good plan. But is it the real Varka?
Is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Hydrated. We finally get to meet Varka.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
The Northern Intelligence Network.
AKA, the black market of intel.
Oh.
No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Finally, after so many Archon quests, we get to meet this son of a gun.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming.
What Paimon said.
You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet.
Ooh, fancy. Paimon out here trying to rizz up Varka.
Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him.
Okay, I'll give you the minute of manly Uwu voice, but since we're in a cutscene, it'll be after the cutscene. I don't want to waste that minute.
I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Ino brings Varka up to speed about what happened before.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt, and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
But where?
That said, while Ino was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one.
I'm starting to think maybe I should have said, hey, let's all get some popcorn or something beforehand. Alright, we're squeezing in the minute of Manly Uwu. But we're gonna make it last longer than a minute. Just because we got a lot of dialogue to sit through.
First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I will go with her.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rerir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his Wild Hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
Oh, but Daddy, you're gonna miss out on a lot of fighting. Hi, Daddy, how's it going?
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kutar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
I never.
She heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rerir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Notcry. We can't do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer?
Get noticed, Daddy. Ooh, what you eating for fish? Hehe.
Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
Bad, Daddy, bad. No, not in my guitars. You mean you're...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
You bring Neffer up to speed on what's been happening.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming.
Oh, ad break soon! Buckle up, ad warriors. You got some time, though.
If
Give me a
you
chance to stretch.
insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part. No matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Woo! Oh boy! We got a big old map! Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Something tells me we gonna be sitting through this one for a little bit. Buckle up, chat. Story
Lady
time.
Damselette. Wait. And you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Huh. You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
Yeah.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Woo! I gotta hit the pause soon, because I know that ad break's starting up real soon. Oh, hey, we actually get control? No. It's just gonna keep cutscening. Big Soldier's gonna definitely do something about those two.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time?
I can't wait for her to just scream out, Calabina! Again, that's been in my head, like, I don't know, since the last time I streamed this. But, that ad break's coming up soon. I might grab me a little bit of chocolate. I found when I was doing a bit of grocery shopping earlier, they had some discount gear deli. So I was like, ooh, alright. And it's filled with caramel. So I might grab me one of those. A little chocolate snacky. It's just like, it's a stack of 2 jack-o'-lanterns, and it's loaded with some caramel inside it. I had one earlier, it was tasty. But until that moment hits, I'm Burb. Thank you, ad warriors! It's tasty. Then again, Ghirardelli does a good job with chocolate. Hi, I'm back. Takes a lot of self-restraint on my side to not pick up a bunch of chocolate on the reg. I go through that stuff so quick if I don't control myself, and it's hard for me to control myself sometimes, I tell ya. Chocolate tasty. I got a nasty sweet tooth, what can I say? It's hard to control it sometimes. It really is. But it's so good. It's so worth it. It makes me want more. 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 If I didn't have that self-control, I'd probably have eaten like half the packet by now. Well, yeah, it was on discount. I was like, ooh, we got the discount candy. That was like the only discount candy there was, really. There was like another thing at Gear Deli there. Granted, you know, I'm also talking about this like at a smaller grocery store 3 days after Halloween. So, you know, 2 days after they started the discount candy stuff. And who knows what all I've been missing by then. Give me a stretchy. Real quickie. Quickie stretchy. Quickie stretchy. Thank you for the head pats. Ooh, you know. Think about it. I got some things to plan out. Some things to work on. Some stuff to prepare. But yeah, warriors. They gotta watch the body game to find out. But until then, I'm excited for stuff to come up in the future. And welcome back from ad break, everybody! Get ready for more cutscene. We're sitting through a boatload of story today. To be fair, I was warned about this by somebody. So, hey, we got time.
Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
Dang.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What?
Huh?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Marionette seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she was letting on. I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow. But at this point, I have no choice but to go along with Columbina's plan, whatever the hell it is.
Is that a no, then?
We're only doing this to stop Rerir. He is our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Ooh. Damn.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, now we know how old Columbina is. Heckin' old.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Or was she genuinely trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors? Maybe all that coldness is just an act. And they actually got along?
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Tsunami, I'm gonna pour that one out for Capitano. Do a real one. Nah, I'm not pouring it out, I'm drinking it. I wouldn't waste. Hydrate and a stretch. You got it. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Yeah, rip Capitano. It was a good one.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
She says that, but she's the one who just caved in and agreed to help Columbina.
Well, guess that's our cue to leave.
Let's go. We better not keep Varka and the others waiting.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Eh?
Listen.
Oh!
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
Oh boy! War! My favorite! Oh wait, no,
Stay
it's
and
not.
watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system.
I mean, just be careful, okay? That big emote. Thank you, Narina.
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the 2nd floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Hear all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
Oh.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
Hey, sentimental. Oh, wait a minute.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
She got a lot there. Damn. Do I? Oh my god, I get to control it! Let's go! Okay, okay, we just shoot stuff. Easy. Easy. Oh. Hey! You in the front, get out of here. Ah! How much shooting do we have to do? Ow! Hey! I see you getting closer. Oh my god! Let all these wild hunters in here. How long do I actually have to do this? It's oh, there we go. I was saying I didn't see any progress. Oh, more! More shooty. Woo! Boom, baby, boom! Right as they spawn. Don't give them a chance to breathe. What are you doing up here? Boom, boom. Huh? More explosion, more! Whoop. They just keep coming and I just keep shooting. And they ain't gonna hurt me if I can help it. Ooh, what do we get next? What do we get next? Oh, we sniped him. Headshot. Oh, wow. It's got some range to it. It's got some area to it. That's the one I was looking for. Damn! Hey! What are you doing down there? Shooting me, obviously, but what are you doing there? Hey! Who the whoops of I swear it's coming from the side.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Oh, they got bigger. Oh no. Boss got up for 42. Oh my god, what's she gonna drop next? How many war machines has Sandrone built? When will her lust for destruction be satisfied? Well, after the at least. Aw, how nice. Boom, 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 boom. Get out of here, you doofus! Uh-oh. Oh, God. No, 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 no. No, 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 no!
The Ranger himself. Time to...
No, 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 no! I can't.
Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Hi, Raker. Hi, Rear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, heck.
Polonia, get him!
Oh, it's not on auto.
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for...
What's in for?
She's not here.
Nope.
Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Damn.
Curse it. Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Uh-oh. Ah! Damn! Damn, got denied on that one. What the hell? Hey, Neffer. Hello, man, Yehoda. What we doing? Where are we looking?
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice.
Hey!
Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Yehoda's already being a gremlin, wanting to look over everything.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine.
I want a sofa like that.
I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Hey, Solar, how's it going?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
At only 10 times the price.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
All right, we're bringing Dory in on this. A few moments later.
I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee.
Double?
See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in Nodcry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Nodcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted.
Yep, she just full named Dory. Dropping the whole government name there. Good luck with the fossil hunting, solar, or fossil shiny hunting, shiny fossil hunting. Fossil stuff, yeah. That's the wording.
And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life or death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day.
I gotta ask, why is the most complicated part of Dory's name her middle name? Sangema. I can't spell that off the top of my head.
I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous.
I mean, 10% off, that still covers
let
tax.
me guess. You've run into some trouble.
Unless you're California.
I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Nodcry in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Is it scary?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, this is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1 million mora. Deal?
Holy shit!
Deal.
1 million more in an hour. Damn.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
Dory, eepy. Good night, Dory.
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
Epic.
After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
Be very quiet. After laying down the ground rules for everyone who will be joining the trip.
Now then.
Damn.
Let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Oh boy!
I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian.
Lore.
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Zolnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Sometimes you just want to keep it simple. Hey, what we got here? Damn, that was a quick one. A handwritten note.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu.
Jump.
I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Alright, Revere, what you write in your diary? That's a diary.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only.
Meat?
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately.
Oh.
Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive.
Ew.
Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of what's written in the diary are the mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least that they were passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page has been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rerir rip it out himself?
But pen marks like these leave a trace. With something like charcoal to add some color, you just need to find the right angle. When Nefer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Compared with the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Whoop! Had my fingers all misaligned. What we got here?
Right here. Over here.
Oh my god, Dane's leaf.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedaflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court. He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
We get to see Dane early on in the Archon quest. And yet at the same time, we don't get to see him at all. Thanks, game.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Ooh?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Cheers.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vedaflin, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day.
Nothing like her.
Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
What next? What's in the mirror? Oh.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedaflin showed up today, too. You know, Dainslift's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedaflin. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainslift mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Rerir. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
The long stare.
Thalendis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Rerir. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain, and that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thalendis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Ooh.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work?
Dang.
Let's dig a little deeper.
What other juicy details we gonna find?
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rerir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
Dang!
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the King's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rahere of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rarir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Oh boy, what's next? What's with that smoke?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarir. You're in for it. Big time.
Uh-oh.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Dang.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rahere of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
Oh,
a cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How
Oh no.
Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory.
Yeah,
It
how does he
clearly
know?
belonged to Thelindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
Oh boy.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
Dang.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I can't believe Yahona just made a Wade's World reference there. That's freaking awesome.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Oh boy, who's next? Oh, back to us again. Me and Columbina. Me and my friend Columbina. Oh! Oh, we're back to normal gameplay. Cool! Give me that. Huh? Huh? Where is it? I want to know. It ain't here. It's above me. Freedom! We get to move again. We're not stuck sitting in a cutscene. This time. Next time, though? Probably. Eh? What are you looking at here? Trying to get to that. Still above me. Ah! Gave me the waypoint. Whoop.
I'm tired already.
Oh, you'll be fine, sweet Lolly. I do want to know what it... Well, okay, I bet it's started late. But why do I have this very pink, cool looking border around me? Hello, Oculus. Well! I gotta get in. But how? Where? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna break some stuff real quick. Boom. What do you mean any of these time down disappeared? Give me that. Okay, anyway. What do you mean I can't switch? Oh. Whoops. I didn't even see the T thing pop up. Bobby. Alright, now how do I actually get in? Anything from this side? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, oh, okay. Huh? What? This is an unrelated cutscene. That's what I was wondering. I don't want to... Do I need to... Hi. What are you doing here, you dingus? Quest says follow the robot, but
Get to work.
it's gotta be related if we didn't get any dialogue to Paimon. Pretty sure it is. I could be wrong.
Everybody stand back. Time to
Get
shine.
out of here, you dang haunts.
Fulfill our pact.
Woo! And there we go.
That's what I call treasure.
Dang, I haven't heard that in a while. Alright, let's follow that robot. Is it actually... Yeah, that's a different quest somehow. How did we get onto that? How did... Yeah. Alrighty. I was just looking at this thing. Huh? Kraka the Third? You're back already? That's where you didn't collect the fragments. Why are you here so soon? Hello? Ah, I'm sorry. Please let me explain. There's a really good reason I'm dressed like this. It's not heresy or anything, I swear. Ah, Paimon hasn't even said anything yet. Huh? Oh, you're just an adventurer from the outside. By the moon goddess's silken locks. I thought you were... Wait a sec. Why are you dressed like that? And acting like it's totally normal to boot? It's my favorite outfit. Wait, you must be... You're the one the Moon Maiden holds dear. Talented beyond belief and totally effaced, even with all this Kuvaki turbulence. About that. Well, Paimon thinks we can just skip over the details. But seriously, why are you dressed like that? What are you doing here? What even is Kuvaki turbulence? Ah, pardon my rudeness. I am she who serveth the Frost Moon, born of the tides and bearer of the High Priestess's mantle, beneath the moon's silver gaze, and the sublunary sphere. I am known as Vernatska. Sojo! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zet. I'm some chill dude out here on the internet playing games, guitar, cooking up a storm. And tonight, we're playing some Genshin. We're going through some Archon questing. How you doing, Sojo? How'd Misery go? How was your stream? How's the Genshin gone? It's been going good. It's been very, very story heavy. But you two can just call me Varka. I'm currently on a secret mission to restore the balance to the Kuvaki here. So, if I may, how should I address you both? It was miserable. Found guns finally, though. Hey! Let's go, guns! And the sublunary sphere. I am known as Suplander. Well, what's Paimon? Copy the way she talks, really? Fine. In the sublunary sphere. Paimon, that was super embarrassing. Heck yeah, good job on finding guns. And thank you again for the raid, buddy. Good to see ya! Shoot, I haven't stopped by your stream in a hot minute. I gotta fix that one of these days. Been too dang long. Been too dang long since we did stuff, too. We gotta fix that. And wait, you mentioned you're on a secret mission. It's not very secret if you just tell speedily, is it? And call yourself a high priestess while dressed like that? You ain't fooling anyone, miss. Yeah, we're all busy. Damn you, life! Why you gotta get in the way of me having fun with people? Heck yeah! Do it. Well, you can't judge a book by the cover it wears, yes? We too have had scanners parading around Nasha Town in Frostmoon robes they clearly found somewhere. Use the potty so you'd be lurking sounds good. Enjoy the lurk, and thank you again for that raid. Don't pull too hard. Oh, I know. A demonstration of our ancestors' blessing should convince you of my identity. Bear witness. Hiya! Eh? That seems like to Paimon like we bore witness to a whole lot of nothing. Oops, I forgot this outfit wears off Kuvaki. Hang on, I'll take it off and try again. Oh, but with the turbulence afoot, I might get a little nosebleed without my suit. Well, since it won't take long, I guess I'll be fine. Okay, first I'll undo this strap here. Wait, no need to get that far. We believe you just keep the suit on. Great, does that mean you two would be willing to help me with my mission? Did Paimon pass out for a minute or 10? Why is she suddenly asking us about some promise we've never heard of? She's gotta be a fake Paimon, sure of it. I told you, I'm not faking. Forget it. Let's put my identity aside for now. Like they say, small slips sink big ships. What? If we leave the Kuvaki turbulence alone, we'll have a catastrophe on our hands before long. But you should get more people to help. Nah, I see. We should... Looks like we can't just walk away from this. I knew I had a good eye. I knew trusting the Moon Maiden to bless me a savior such as yourselves was a good idea. Oh, that breaks soon. Alright, fine. We're adventurers, and we don't say no to folks in need, even if you seem a bit unreliable. But even Paimon can tell something's definitely off here. Maybe we can help. Excuse me? All of you know I'm the most reliable priestess there is. And you two seem even more reliable. So I'll share this super duper reliable foolproof plan with you. Bah. Let's get to the chase. Those two rotating boulders are the cause of this Kuvaki turbulence. Ever since the time of the first Moon Chanter, Lady Isla, the Kuvaki and Thunderclap Reef, has always been unstable. But things have gotten worse since those two large rocks fell from the sky. As the scripture says, "Oh, Moon Maiden, even the immutable laws set by the dread sovereign of the firmament shall bend to your song, and even the tides of time and heaven's signs will..." Well, what was that next line again? Well, I'm sure you get the idea. Paimon gets the idea that you're super unreliable. Oh, come on. Forgetting one little verse in the prayer doesn't make me a bad priestess. Besides, we're not counting on prayers to fix this. We're using science! Based on my calculations, those two stones are filled with powerful Kuvaki energies, which is why the balance here is particularly messed up. The solution's simple. We're going to fight fire with fire. If we use other Kuvaki charge fragments and hit those boulders at precise angles, we'll be able to counteract the disruption, calm the turbulent Kuvaki down. That's not what I call foolproof. I get it. When I first looked over the results of my calculations, I thought, wait, can this even be? But numbers don't lie. You'll see. No matter how serious you sound, it doesn't change how crazy this plan is. Well, we won't know unless we try. But there's a problem. Kraka 5 and Kraka 7, who went looking for stone fragments, still haven't come back. 5 and 7? Now you say that. Paimon does remember you mentioning a Kraka 3, was it? That's right. Kraka 5 and 7 are its successor models. These little fellows are amazing helpers. If only the original Kraka 1 was still around. Well, that's a long story for another time. I wish I could go find them myself, but my nose started bleeding like crazy after I took a few steps in. And that's where we need to step in, right? Oh my, Paimon, you're just as warm and kind as you look. Thank you so much for volunteering to help me. Paimon's not doing this just for you. This is for everyone's sake. Hey, why'd Paimon say something like that? In any case, everything will be okay as long as we find Kraka 5 and 7. And those stone fragments, right? Yes, and once you've collected the stone fragments, just toss them up onto those two large stones. That's the beauty of a proper scientific solution. It works no matter who tries it. Alright, my ever-reliable Zeph and Paimon, I'll be counting on you. Hooray! We got stuff to do! Which is more likely going to be after the ad break. Although, I do want to double check. Okay. Enable. Want to make sure. Okay, to the secret base, which is all the way back there. But I know that ad break's coming up soon. So we'll be venturing too far, I'm sure. Stretch, you got it. There we go. Ooh, that pop felt good. Your joints be popping. All the way over here. We going back in here. Oh, ad break.
They've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit.
Alrighty, I gotta BRB. But don't you all go too far. Perfect timing for that ad break, too. Hi, I'm back. How y'all doing? For those of you not stuck in ad jail, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, a chill day, a fun day, a fun guy. Oh wait a minute, we're not eating mushrooms. I should make something with mushrooms. It's been a hot minute. Thank you. Get your fishing in. Man, I got. Now the hot brown recipe doesn't call for mushrooms. Dang. Maybe I'll make something for breakfast soon that uses mushrooms. Next time I go grocery shopping. But yeah, how y'all doing? Y'all having a good day? A good evening? A chill evening? A fun evening? A comfy evening? I know I'm comfy right now. Although, dang, I do kind of wish I had a little blanket over me or something. Must be like very comfy. Maximum comf. Yeah. But we back from ads. Welcome back, everybody. How was those ads? Anything crazy happen? Any crazy ads? Any silly ads? Any bonkers ads that make you go, Twitch, what the hell you got on here?
Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
We'll just have to sneak past, nice and quietly.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over.
Game over,
if they
yeah.
spot us, they'll run straight back to Rare. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Be that as it may, we still have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
Whoop. Shush, Paimon. Oh.
Hide! We almost got spotted.
Fine, Paimon.
Phew, that was a close call.
Gosh, Paimon, scare me like this. Do 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 do.
Watch out! It's coming this way.
Traveler, go! Go! Traveler! Get down.
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle.
Made it. Victory!
Oh, there's no end to these things.
We can't keep going like this. Surely there must be another way out. There is, and don't call me Shirley. Oh, time to fight. Maybe? That's an awful lot to fight.
Fire.
Fire?
Fire?
Wait,
Arlecchino?
what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
No, not good fire. Wait, good fire? Good fire! The Wild Hunt? That was quick. Oh, hey, Arlecchino.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Hooray! Arlecchino. Alrighty, back at Sandrone's. Sorry, the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Sandrone's for short. Oh. Oh, things. Oh.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
Clunk.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Fremine.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
I only need Lynette too.
How considerate of her.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Oops. Bye, Lynette.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Surprise! Hey, secret base. We're mostly gathered. Oh, we got our Alkino's icon. I love that doodle down at the bottom. That's a little closer, it looks like. Or easier to navigate. Well, I was right.
Take me up!
Jump! Onward! More jumpies! Hey! You got an arena, congrats! Alrighty, back into the base we go.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
Top secret.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
That's right.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
Oh boy.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the Moon Goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the whole of Fontaine. I'm confident we could trust her.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, The Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
God, I love that face.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Tholindis?
What's the matter?
Lor. Just after Rerir regained his body, he called out that name.
Verfnir, Freindaughter, Flinders.
It's like he was seeing something else again.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conrians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
The curse of immortality. She might still be alive.
Oh yeah. Just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay.
Government name.
Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with.
That smile.
Given that the Wild
Be
Hunt
ready.
has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
As Varka wanders around, poking at things. Go
We're
ahead,
back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that.
I'm so glad Anefa calls Varka Uncle Varka as well.
That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. Anefa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Oh.
Database updated. Reliability of Ino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
To Silver Moon Hall. That Arlecchino doodle. Dang. Alrighty. Get through. Yep. Get through this next bit.
Here, this will serve as a good
Oh,
spot to
protocol.
cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds Flames.
Huh?
What?
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Your hands?
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth.
Oh, dang.
Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Whew. Sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the iridescent moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letters, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are, so with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Oh boy.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Innamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Don't worry, we've got this.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
That's exactly Paimon.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Requires Paimon not to talk. That's asking a lot of Paimon. Oh boy. Nope, one dip. Yeah, okay. We're going. Here we go. Don't answer anybody. I wish I had a chance to heal beforehand. Well, let's see how much I actually get to use my party. Yeah, one more, and... Alright, we're golden. Run, Gummy, run. Make our Halkino stronger. Easy.
I sense your presence and craving death and rebirth.
No, you don't. You don't sense nothing.
Why are you? You crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Aha! It's working. Keep going, going. Oh.
Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right?
Whoa.
Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like there's only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's ahead.
Careful. There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Paimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Don't fall behind, Paimon. No, really, please don't fall behind.
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Oh! Oh boy! Party setup, here we go! Hi, Hilly Churls, what are you doing here?
Take cover!
Oh! Dying, that's... Ow!
Off
What
we
the
go!
hell hit me? Yeah, heck you, Hilly Churl.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Yep, that's looking pretty fragmented. Hi, Hilly Churls.
Going in! Take cover!
Boom, baby!
Get to work! Let's light it up!
Hi, lacerating Hilly Churl. Be frozen, you goober. No more of that nonsense.
Ah, the show begins!
We'll heal. Whoop! I almost ran right off that. And... Woo! Easy jump. Oh, hey! What are you doing here, Rune Guard? Just a little healing. There we go. We're good. Not today, Jump.
Teamwork is trick. Show no mercy.
Get out of here, you stupid guard. Can't guard squat. Hey, chest. Give me that fodder. How much further must we go? What awaits us?
Huh?
Hmm? So the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky?
Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
We're gonna need a really
No.
tall ladder.
I'm not sensing anything
no.
up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Oh.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
If you look at it at the right angle, it kind of looks like it's got a wizard hat, which is alarming me. Oh, can I make it? I can make it. What is Hilly Churls doing around there?
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Alrighty. Hey, it's on. Hey, it shot that. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Yeah.
Thalindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
I'm kind of thinking date night got canceled hard.
Is that Rere's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
Didn't Nefer previously mention that she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum? I probably butchered that a good bit.
Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space, is it a coincidence or something more?
Could it be... Oh, on to the next one. Hi, Hilly Churls. Can I just ignore him, actually? I can. Good. Hey. Yeah, you missed.
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's
Damn
see
it,
if there are any
Abyss.
other devices nearby.
Why do you gotta do this to us? Hi, Hilly Churls. Give me that treasure chest.
Everybody
Now I'll fight ya. There's treasure on the line.
Lolene, eat Papa! Get him! Show no
Prima
mercy!
time. Yeah, Luna Sigil. 2 Primo Gems. 2 more that I didn't have. Oh. And auto fire. Nope, okay. Whoop! I goofed it. Ah! Alrighty. Turn it on. Blow up that thing. 1 more to go. Bada bing, bada boom.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking...
Oh.
If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Oh boy. Can we... Yeah, we can get over there pretty easily. Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. Good. Good, good, good.
Take cover behind the rocks!
What? Ah, you missed. Jump. Get purified. No shooting me. Fish.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire.
Huh?
But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Oh.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal!
Yay!
Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Yeah! Onward! Oh good, we can just walk on top of this. Oh, jeez.
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow!
Well, that was easy. Alright, Galming, do your thing. Boom. Oh. Yep, something's coming.
That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Can I do it from here? Yeah, I didn't think that would work. It was worth a shot, though.
Shower me with praise!
Hi, Abyss. Doggies.
Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our pact! You two!
Crazy ball.
Time to end them! Get to work!
Up to it, Manzai!
One down, two to go. Healing in that bit there. Until it disappears. Benny took a hit there. That's not what I meant to press. Benny, you're hurting bad. And good enough. Alrighty. Ollie, come on. What? Oh, I can't climb that. Damn it. Alright, game fine. We'll do it this way. Ah. Come on, that's gotta be climbable. I swear, game. Heck off, doggy. I said heck off, doggy. That ain't what I wanted to do, but...
We're so close!
One more to go. Conveniently over here. Smoldering flames. Why do I feel like I should have gotten this way earlier in the game? Oh well. Severed. Now what?
We finally did it!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. That's what I'm good at.
I'm so cold.
Huh?
Is it you? Are you here?
Who are you?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in, but I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, it sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright, time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Yeah.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy. Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Thanks, Arlecchino.
What are you waiting for?
Nettie, thank you for the raid. Welcome out to Raiders. How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Up. I'm some chill dude out here in the air playing games here at Cook Up Storm. And tonight, we're going...
We made it!
Hang on, Paimon. We're going through more Genshin Story, the Art Conquest. Nettie, how you doing? How'd your stream go? How'd the art go for you? And thank you for the resub! 5 months. Yippee! Beesh. Make me a Klondike cake. Wait, what? Klondike bar. You get me hungry. How's it going though, Nettie? Good to see ya. Combo started. Combo! Oh my god! Shut up, Sammy. Oh my god. Ah! Got one dialogue box. One of the bots I used does not like the combos for some reason. Weird. Thank you. Combos. Thank you so much for the biddies. Klondike Bark Cake. That sounds good. Pure Natitity. What a name.
Is that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay.
Combo,
The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
Is there anything I can do in return? If I can purify the abyssal power, then maybe...
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
You bought a lot on accident. Hey, they're all welcome here. If I can beat my bit goal, that's very stupid, and I did that as a joke. I'll be very surprised, actually, because I think that equates to $5 million. Yeah, it's a lot. It's 100% of a joke. Basically, if I hit that goal, though, I'm going to quit my day job and just stream for fun from now on. Because, yeah, I figure I could live off $5 million. No big deal. Let's get it. Hell yeah.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
Hell yeah. Thank you for the combos. Appreciate it. I wish I could see what it looked like on my side, but I can't. It's all on the Twitch side. Also, ad break soon. We'll see if we get to that. Because we'll see how much more of this we have.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Oh boy, moonlight. Hey.
Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
Spend $90 on those bits by accident? Dang! But you need to use them? Hey! Heck yeah!
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned, at least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
Oh, I thought I had it on auto still. Duh. Hey, thank you for the follow packs, Tillian. Sorry if I just call you Pax.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrear like this. Just
Heck yeah.
one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina, don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
Let's snooze that ad, actually.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rerir.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Oh.
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rerir, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
This coming from Pararoy. Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be sure to return the favor.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Hey! Act 3 complete. Alright. We got that in. Sweet!
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's arrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters.
Heck yeah, we got it done in a stream. That part I'm kind of surprised about, given the past few. I thought this would have gone on for a while. We did it, though. I think this is a pretty dang good spot to call it, though, for the night. So, on that note, hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, tuning in, and chilling. Hope y'all had a good time. I know I did. But let's see here. What else we got coming up this week? Well, we got a week full of streams this week. That's for dang sure. Tomorrow, be going back to some Persona. Getting a little further in that. Gotta try to see if I can just alternate like that and Pokemon or something on Tuesdays. Dial back to Persona a bit. But hey, don't want to totally abandon it and be like, nope, no more of that. Get that out of here. No, we're still doing that. Then Thursday we've got Pokemon Legends ZA. And Friday, we got the Gremlin Pit. Who knows what we're playing then? I just know it's gonna be something. Yeah, we'll probably figure it out last minute. We good at that, And then Saturday, we got a cooking stream Saturday. I'm making a hot brown. Good old tasty turkey, open-faced turkey sandwich. The hot rod requested. And Sunday, Donkey Kong Bonanza. So yeah, that's what's going on. Until then, if you want to stay up to date with me and all sorts of goofy little nonsense going on, I got a Discord, I got all them socials, I got that Twitch thingamabob here that, you know, you're already watching on, haha. So yeah, until next time. Now, we gotta go raid and pester and be like, hey, you're cool. Thanks for doing cool stuff and all that good stuff. When was the last time? Whoops. I raided Kai. Ooh. Let's see if we can squeeze this in real quick. I see who we're gonna raid. And thank you for getting that raid message handy in Arena. That first one is if you're subscribed. Second one is if you're just following. Thank you for the stream. Heck yeah. Thank you for coming along. So, boom. Let's get that raid going. Looks like Kai, old brother Kai, G. Nicky, he played some Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak with Sea Cozy. Or as I sometimes call her, Sea Kissy, because she's in Hammy's community. That's her nickname in there. But yeah, Kai and Sea Cozy. They doing some good silly hamster stuff. Until next time, take care, everybody. Bye! Pet the mods, pet the mods.